ठीक है सर, स्टार्ट।
Hello, I am Dr. Rizwan Ahmad, Associate Professor of English, University Department of English, Vinoba Bhave University, Hazaribagh, Jharkhand. Today I am going to talk about the research methodologies, and particularly I am concerned with those research scholars who are pursuing their Ph.D. coursework. They take admission in Ph.D. coursework and they attend classes, and then they have to sit in the final examination of that course, that is of Ph.D. coursework. But actually what happens that they find difficulty how to prepare their syllabus. And various universities of India, they have various syllabus. Here or in any other part of India, generally the syllabus is almost same. So I used to take the classes of PhD coursework. I have taken so many classes, and the students used to ask me so many questions. So I thought, why not should I write a book regarding the PhD coursework, and what are the problems which are faced by the PhD scholars while passing out their PhD coursework. So I wrote a book, and it was published from New Delhi, and the name of the book is Research Methodology Redefined. As the book you can see. Now, what is the book all about? What the book is all about? You can see the book. It has been published from New Delhi. The name of the book is Research Methodology Redefined. And I have covered major topics which are confronted by the PhD research scholars while doing their PhD coursework. And this book is not meant only for the PhD coursework research scholars, but also for those who are pursuing their PhD course, who are going to write their thesis. Now, one more question arises as far as the research scholars are concerned: how to write their thesis. So I have tried to cover all the topics which concern the PhD research scholars. And the book contains meaning of research, that is chapter 1. Chapter 2 is types of research. Chapter 3, characteristics of research and researcher. Chapter 4 is significance of research. Chapter 5 is research methods versus research methodology. Chapter 6 is formulation of research problem and hypothesis. Chapter 7, research design and importance of knowing how research is done. Now, chapter 8, data collection and its purpose. Chapter 9, sampling, research ethics. The next chapter was, and now chapter 11 is conventions. Chapter 12, how to write a standard research article. Now, I have also covered one chapter separately, that is bibliography. Chapter 14, International Standard Serial Number, that is ISSN. Chapter 15, Electronic Articles and Seminar. And the last chapter, that is chapter 16, the computer, internet and smartphone, their roles in research. So these are the 16 chapters which I have covered to help the students. And this book does not only belong to one particular faculty, but it covers all the three faculties. That is, it may help the research scholars of all the three faculties, that is art, science and commerce. And this book is a product of extensive literature survey made by me. And now, the materials in this field are presented in a simplified language and at the same time in a highly specialized form. So now what the book deals with, as I have told you, the definition and meaning of research, types of research, characteristics of research, significance of research, multi-methodology, data collection, so many topics as I have told you just now. Now, as I am coming to the first chapter, you may see that chapter 1, which is meaning of research, I have written that research is a systematic investigation into the study of materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. What is research? It is a structured inquiry that utilizes acceptable scientific methodology to solve problems and create new knowledge that is generally applicable. So this kind of book is very helpful to the research scholars. Now I have also in chapter 2 I have covered types of research. How many kinds of researches are there? So the basic types of research are the pure or basic research I have covered, then applied research, then descriptive research, then qualitative research, then fundamental research, quantitative research. So many researches are there in the field of research. Conceptual research, empirical research. Now then I have covered what are the characteristics of research and what are the characteristic features of a researcher also. So I have written here that research is a process of collecting, analyzing and interpreting for information to answer questions. But to qualify as research, the process must have certain characteristics. It must, as far as possible, be controlled, rigorous, systematic, valid, verifiable, empirical, critical, analytical, cyclical, logical and replicable. So these are the things which a researcher should have and the research should consist of. Now, what is the significance of research? Why should we do research? All these topics are concerned, and these questions are asked from these topics in PhD coursework exam. So, significance of research is all progress is born of inquiry. Doubt is often better than overconfidence, for it leads to inquiry, and inquiry leads to innovation. It is which is a famous Hudson maxim, in content of which the significance of research can well be understood. So research inculcates scientific and inductive thinking, and it promotes the development of logical habits of thinking and organization. So these types of things which I have written in my book, which are very helpful to the research scholars. Then formulation of research problem and hypothesis. So you can, if you go through the book, you can just get a lot of information and it will be very helpful. Now how to collect data collection and its purpose. The data collection component of research is common to all fields of study, including physical and social sciences, humanities, business, etc. So I have given you the reason why to collect data, to establish a factual basis for making decisions. So many things. Why I have given the reasons why data collection should be there in PhD coursework. Now I have discussed here the ethics also. What are the ethics of research? Then the conventions. Then the ISSN number. Then in my book I have also just written what electronic articles and seminar. What do we mean by electronic journals? Which electronic journals, also known as e-journals, and electronic serials, are scholarly journals or intellectual magazines that can be accessed via electronic transmission. So these are the things which are helpful. Electronic articles are also how many types of seminar are there. I have written mini seminar, major seminar, national seminar, international seminar. So the significance, then I have discussed the computer, internet and smartphone, their role in research. You can see here in the book itself that a computer is an essential tool for research, whether for academic purpose or for commercial purpose. Computers play a major role today in every field of scientific research, from genetic engineering to astrophysics. So the importance of computer, smartphone in doing research work. Now bibliography is also there in my book. So you can see how I have written. People have to write your PhD thesis. I am just showing 2 PhD theses of mine. How to write a PhD thesis. This one is Alienation and Diasporic Complex in the works of Tabish Khair. It was done under my supervision, and this was submitted by Sayyid Mustahsan Hashmi. So how to write a thesis? How to write a thesis, I am just showing. Now, it is said that you have to follow the 9th MLA format. What is 9th MLA? That the font size should be of 12 and it should be Roman, and the space at the side of each and every page should be 1 from every angle from top, and the page number should also be given at top 1 inch from each side. Now one problem arises while just getting it. If you get it bind, then what will happen? The bonded form of the thesis, then you have to leave more space on the left hand side. So if you do spiral binding or any other binding, then it will help you, because if you leave more space, then it will help you. Now the work cited also, I have given the example how to cite the books. First the name of the author, then the name of the book, then the publisher's name and the year in which it was published. So you can see I am just showing how to write the thesis. The final thesis I am showing how to write a thesis. Now you can present some pictures also in it. See, nostalgia and provincial modesty. You can just give a picture also, give a nice look also, give a thin sheet also so that it may cover, give a very fine look of your PhD thesis. It may be written one side or it may be written both the sides of the page. Written in the, I mean to say that it may be printed on both the sides. So this is another PhD thesis which I am showing it to you. Alice Walker, the writer for the marginalized and invisible women of color. It was presented by Indu Kumari under my supervision. You can see it. Just see it. Now this is the kind of final PhD thesis which you people should write. Again, you can see how you should get it just from the plagiarism side is concerned. You must get a no objection certificate from your own university. Get it just pasted. You should write the acknowledgement in the beginning. Then the abstract should also be written. And then the contents. Page number should also be given. And then you should just write the introduction in the beginning. And then you should start your chapterization. Chapter 1. Now here both the sides have been printed on both the sides. So you can see almost the same kind of thing is being done. Feminism and Alice Walker, Chapter 2. This is the kind of work cited. References is here. So you should follow all these rules from the 9th MLA format. If you have some dot still, you can buy my book in the Amazon, or you should contact me in the university itself. I do hope that this brief introduction of the book Research Methodology Redefined will help the PhD research scholars, particularly the PhD coursework students, and also those students who are pursuing their PhD or writing their PhD thesis. And the latest version of the format which you have to follow is the 9th MLA. And I have discussed all the things in my book, The Research Methodology Redefined, according to the latest requirements of the UGC and according to the 9th MLA format. I do think that this lecture of mine will help you people a lot. Thank you very much.